Good morning. It's currently,
It's 1:20, and I just woke her up.
yes, we're wide awake. So what happened?
I scared her a bit.
Me.
Okay, let me just start from the start.
Yes, start.
So it's 1:30. It's 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. and I'm thirsty. So I go to the bathroom to get a drink, and I open my bedroom door, and I try to step outside, and like right before I put my foot down, I notice there's something underneath it. So I pull my foot back, and there's a spider this big, and I'm like, not kidding, it's this big.
It was a big spider. I saw it.
I'm scared of spiders. So
Me too. But I was brave, and I went there.
So I turned on my light, and I started throwing stuff at it,
like shoes,
books.
coins, books. Yeah.
Yeah, almost threw my phone at it.
But you didn't.
But I
That's good.
didn't. So, yeah, you want to take it from
Okay.
there?
Yes. So I went to his room. I was scared because I heard someone throwing things, and I was like, "What? Is someone falling somewhere, like from the stairs or something?" I was terrified. So I went to his room.
And I'm just there throwing stuff.
It was like a girl. It was funny.
Shut up. I hate spiders.
Me too. So he was like, "Stay out of my room. Stay out of my room." And I was like,
I did not say stay out of my room.
"You said stay out of."
I said it once. I was like, you might want to stay out of my room. There's a spider this big. And then you're like,
Okay, so he said that to me, and I was like, "I'm gonna be brave." So I got this
guitar stand.
guitar stand, and I was like with it in my hand, and I walked into his room,
She
and
started punching the shit out of my clothes.
yes,
He had crawled underneath a pile of clothes, and she was just standing there like, get out.
and it was so scary because I didn't know like how big it was.
She hadn't seen the spider yet.
Exactly. And there was an other spider, and that was like, it was kind of tiny, but it was big. For me, it was.
It was like this tiny, and she's like, is that the spider? And I'm like, no. The spider I'm talking about is like 4 times bigger.
I'm scared of spiders, and I really thought that he meant that spider, and it was little. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
So I'm like, no, the spider I'm talking about is like
and
4 times bigger.
And so I was like, what? How can you survive in this room? So I was like throwing things. I was being very brave, and I was like with the guitar stand, of course.
Yeah.
I was like throwing like one for one the clothes on another stack. So I was like,
so I see the spider, right? I see it crawling away, and
Yeah.
she still didn't see it.
I
I was like,
didn't.
it's right there. And she's like, what? Where? She just drops the stand. Like,
And I was standing like behind him. I was like, I
So-
was so scared.
So I push some clothes aside, and it's just sitting there.
And it was super big. I was like, that is the biggest spider I've maybe ever seen.
And she's ready to throw a book, and I'm like, wait, I have a great idea. I'm going to push the clothes aside so you'll definitely hit it. I push the clothes aside, I scare the spider, and it crawls underneath my closet.
And it's like a big closet, so you can't just move it.
Like, it's a huge closet, it's heavy, you can't just shove it aside.
So he was like, I'm gonna look under the closet with a flashlight. And he was like on the ground, and I was like, can you see it? Can you see it? And he was like, yeah, I see it. And he was like shocked still, because we were both shocked.
I'm really scared of spiders.
Me too.
Like, really scared of spiders.
We're terrified. So he saw the spider. I was like, I want to see it. I want to see it. So I went down, and I saw the spider. I was like, how are we going to get the spider underneath the closet?
So I had a great idea.
Wait.
I grabbed a notebook and I shoved it underneath the closet. And it didn't do anything.
No. It was just under the closet, and the spider was
It still
just...
is. I've lost that notebook.
Mm.
2 notebooks.
That is very sad. So the notebooks weren't there, and the spider was just sitting there like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It
It just did not give any craps.
I think the spider was shocked.
Yeah, I think the spider was like, I just trying to make friends, man. So then I had another great idea.
He has a lot of ideas to kill the spider because
I'm prepared for the spider apocalypse.
yes, and I'm not. I'm just grabbing the guitar stand. Which you can't even hit the spider with that thing.
There's still other people asleep. So I'm like, we should totally gas it out. So I have this whole stack of deodorant.
Like a lot.
Way too much.
Yes.
And so she's like, okay, I'm gonna gas it out, and I'm just watching the spider underneath the tiny little gap I can look through under the closet.
And I didn't know which way it went, so I was terrified it was coming my way.
And it was just sitting there, and she starts spraying it, and I'm like, it's moving! And she's like, which way?
I didn't know. What if it moves like towards me?
Yeah, you probably would.
I would have died.
Jumped out the window.
I would have died. Like I would break my neck.
Like the spider would have just karate chopped your neck off.
Yes.
Anyway, so then it crawled underneath,
yes.
and I have like this poster that was standing against the wall, right next to my closet, and it crawled from underneath the closet. And I'm like ready to throw a book at it again. It didn't work before, but it would work this time, and it crawls behind the poster.
And he was like, "No, why?
No!
Why didn't we hit it? Why didn't you hit it? Why didn't I hit it?" And it was like.
And then my dad came to the rescue.
He came. Brave.
Dad just came in, pushed the poster aside, grabbed the spider, and I was like,
"It's a tiny spider."
This is what you're throwing books at in the middle of the night.
Like
okay.
It isn't even big. And ginormous.
It was a ginormous spider.
It was so big. I was so terrified. We were so terrified.
He threw it out the window.
He just threw it. It wasn't even special.
That was our midnight adventure.
It wasn't even like, oh, I'm so scared.
No, not like that. Just high five. Cool.
We're gonna show you the room.
Definitely.
Let's go. Okay, here we go.
Just be quiet.
People are still sleeping. There's still a spider here somewhere. Okay, this is his room. So this is what he threw. And there's
That's all the stuff I threw at it.
Yes. And here are the notebook. Here's a notebook. You can save that one.
Yeah, I can save that one, but there's another one.
Yes. And there's the poster. So it was like from like there. And it crawled behind the poster. And we were so terrified. And my dad just grabbed it and threw it out that window. So, that was our little adventure.
At 1 o'clock in the morning. Sorry I woke you up.
It's okay.
But we had fun.
We're alive. We're in one piece. That's the important part.
Memories were made. Let's try this again.
I don't know if that worked.
So close.
I hope you enjoyed. We sure enjoyed. No,
well,
we didn't.
I did not enjoy.
No, we didn't.
But
really. So,
memories were made.
Yes, that's good.
And we will conquer our fear of spiders someday.
One day, maybe.
Probably.
No.
Good night.
Good night.